Are you looking for a home in North Texas? Wondering how all the cities stack up? It's Matt here, and in this series, we're going to be talking about Plano versus some of the surrounding areas. Today specifically, we're talking about Plano versus McKinney. Before we jump right in, make sure to subscribe below for the latest on North Texas real estate. Today I have joining me Beth Douglas talking about McKinney. Beth, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So Beth, before we jump in and start talking about McKinney, can you take a moment to tell our audience a little about you?
Yes, my name is Beth Douglas and I moved to Dallas in 1979. Started off as a school teacher in Plano ISD and quickly got into real estate in 2005. I haven't looked back and I'm still doing it today in 2022.
So you've seen a lot of neighborhoods and I think you have a long history in McKinney. So tell us a little bit about your experience living in McKinney.
So I've actually lived in McKinney twice. So I moved to McKinney in 2000 and lived there for 5 years. I lived in Stonebridge Ranch, which is one of my favorite neighborhoods up there.
Stonebridge Ranch.
I joined the country club up there. My children were little and we could go to the beach club. And I loved learning and seeing all the different neighborhoods pop up within Stonebridge Ranch.
Yeah, that's interesting because it's like a master plan community, but there's a lot of neighborhoods inside of it.
Yes. And then I moved back to McKinney 4 years ago to the McKinney ETJ. And a lot of people don't know what that means. So the McKinney ETJ is just outside of the city limits of McKinney on the north side. And ETJ means extraterritorial jurisdiction. So you have like city water, but the Collin County Sheriff is who takes care of you. But you can still go to McKinney ISD.
Nice.
But you're just outside where you can paint your barn red or have goats. Yes, less rules.
Yeah, that's interesting. So if you're thinking about somebody moving to the area, why would they maybe consider McKinney above somewhere else?
Well, when I lived in McKinney in the 2000s, the downtown McKinney was still kind of barren in a lot of the stores. But now it is the place to be. Every store is full and they have amazing farmers markets. They have, they do it up for Christmas. I mean, they have slides and reindeer and obviously Santa. And I mean, they do it up for every holiday.
Yeah, so downtown is really charming. I think people overlook that when they're thinking about McKinney.
Mm-hmm. And it's not that far. It's just right on the other side of 75. You know, everything you need really right there. You don't have to come into the city anymore.
That's actually really interesting because when I think of McKinney, I think strictly suburb. But what you're talking about is there's actually a lot of mixed use and it has its own like centers of gravity in McKinney where a person can do their shopping and dining and entertainment.
I don't have to come into Dallas, so it's great.
It's probably great. Fewer tolls, less traffic.
Exactly.
So, favorite neighborhoods?
So, obviously Stonebridge Ranch, because that's where I owned a home a long time ago. I love the historic downtown McKinney houses. They're charming. I just still, even to this day, I go down streets that I haven't been down before. Yeah. And I love to see how they've evolved over the years.
Now other neighborhoods too, like we covered like traditional and maybe new construction. And there's a lot of little pockets in McKinney as well. What about Craig Ranch? Have you worked with clients there?
I have a couple right there just off of 121 in Custer. It's a little gated community right there and cute, adorable houses on canals. Okay. And super cute.
So there's a lot of little, in McKinney, there's a lot of pockets like this, like hidden gems, I would say.
And cute townhomes. I probably 10 years ago, 12 years ago, I sold a townhome kind of right in that same neighborhood. And
now they're millionaires.
And now they're selling like crazy.
Yeah. So thanks for sharing about the neighborhoods. A person who's wanting to get into McKinney, what does their budget need to look like in today's market?
So right now about $550, and I'm not gonna lie, I have a little cheat sheet here because the market is changing daily and I wanna be sure I give you the exact stats, but $550 is about the budget for right now.
And compare that to when you moved there the first time.
The first time was about $200, so it is definitely appreciated over the years.
And I think it's still pretty competitive. Would you agree with that?
Very competitive. We're still seeing 9 to 10% over asking up there, and with 5 days on market.
Quick.
Very quick.
I think I hope that'll change at least for buyer's sake. but the trend is still very positive for a lot of Collin County. So talk to me about what you think makes McKinney unique when you compare it to some of the areas around here.
So the reason I moved up there in 2000 was because of the greenery everywhere. All the golf courses and just the trees are big and all the greenery and less concrete. And I still today feel
Very
that.
True. Yeah, and you have the parkways, the tree line parkways. You don't see that in a lot of the other areas.
No.
That's a really good point. It's got a nice feel to it. So when we think also about McKinney, what are some of your favorite amenities or community features?
Well, I'm a foodie, and so there are amazing restaurants in downtown McKinney. Urban Grill is one of my favorites. They're out of California, and they have amazing seafood.
Wow.
Rick's Steakhouse has amazing music and amazing steaks.
Okay.
I also like Zen Zen. It's there in Adriatica, which I was talking about earlier. It's a little wine bistro.
Oh, wow.
I have a lot of parties there. It's very intimate and fun. I just love everything McKinney has to offer. The golf courses, Stonebridge Ranch, it has 2 courses there.
You're becoming a big golfer now.
And I've just started playing golf.
So that is something I think McKinney beats a lot of the other cities on, is golf. Thank you for sharing about some of your hot spots, and that's a great segue into a game that we wanted to play, which I'm calling Rapid Fire, and we'll compare Plano and McKinney in a number of different categories.
Sounds fun.
Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna play a game called Rapid Fire. We created this game to compare the cities, and Beth and I both have a flip card here, and we're gonna go through some different categories. I'm gonna surprise Beth with the categories and hear what she thinks is better, Plano or McKinney. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna draw first, and the topic is golf courses.
Golf courses, McKinney.
I actually think so, yeah.
Yay.
Favorite golf course in McKinney?
Stonebridge Ranch.
Okay, I shouldn't be surprised there. Let's see what you pick now.
Okay, how about schools?
Is this a tie? I'll probably vote Plano all the time.
I'm gonna go in between McKinney and Plano.
Well,
I used
you
to be
were
a school teacher
so
in Plano.
you were part of the excellent Plano school system. What school did you teach at?
I was a basketball coach at Renner Middle School.
Oh, snap. Okay. Shopping.
I'm gonna have to give that to McKinney.
Again? Really? Okay, favorite places to shop in McKinney?
I just love, again, downtown McKinney.
Okay.
They have all these cute little boutiques, and I'm just a boutique shopper.
Okay, that's funny, because when I think downtown McKinney, I think Emporium pies, which means I'm an eater. All right, let's see what you have in your topics over there.
Okay, parks.
McKinney again?
McKinney again.
But you know I'm all about Arbor Hills.
Yes.
I don't even know a lot of parks in McKinney, so tell me.
Well, again, it kind of goes back to the greenery. I honestly don't know half their names up there of the parks.
You'll have to drive there, but
I love just all the green spaces and the water, and I just feel there's more in McKinney.
There's definitely more water,
but I do love Arbor Hills.
Yeah, so my biases are coming out. Let's see here. Community events.
I'm gonna go with McKinney again.
Okay, that's good. You're representing today.
I love the downtown McKinney. Literally every month they do a different event.
Farmers market.
And
okay.
4th of July, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
I might be tied on this one now that I think you've persuaded me a little bit of a tie here. Okay, let's see what's next.
Okay.
So you knew I was waiting for food.
My favorite topic.
Yes. Well, I don't know a lot of McKinney restaurants, so you're picking McKinney again.
Again.
Okay, so
even though I do have several in Plano.
So let's start with your Plano favorites.
Okay, my Plano favorite, Yao Fuzi.
I've heard a lot of people say that. I've never been there.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I know right where it is.
Oh my gosh. I actually walk in and they know exactly what I want to eat. It's off the dinner menu.
Okay.
And they're like, okay, you want your Fuzi prawn? And I'm like, yes. I'm coming in for my Fuzi prawn.
I wasn't going to think you would pick that. Okay, so what about McKinney restaurants?
Again, all in downtown McKinney. I love Urban Grill. It's a new restaurant there, and their seafood is just off the charts.
Nice.
So I love Urban Grill.
Coffee shops.
Coffee shops. I'm not a big coffee drinker.
Okay.
I drink more tea, but I honestly don't know.
Okay, I'm looking for coffee shops. That's why I asked.
There's a new one called PJ's or Pete's.
Okay,
Pete's Coffee.
Okay, I'm looking for good independent coffee shops, which I think if that's your jam, maybe you're in Dallas, right?
That's not my jam.
Still looking for that in these surrounding cities. All right, let's see what we've got next. sports, maybe more in particular high school sports?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with Plano just because that's what I know more.
Okay.
So I taught in Plano.
Yeah.
And I lived in Dallas and Plano ISD for about 15 years. So I just
you're
know
McKinney
Plano
Gaps,
sports.
we're in Plano.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny because I would pick McKinney, but I'm basing it on the stadium and like the big money investments in their infrastructure. But I mean, probably could go either way. If you're a sports fan, you'll be at home anywhere in North Texas.
Absolutely. Okay, it looks like I've got one more.
Houses.
Oh, wow, that's a toughie.
A toughie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go within the middle because I've lived in both.
Okay.
So I've lived in Plano and I've lived in McKinney.
Plano neighborhood you would pick then?
I lived in Oak Tree. And that's just right there at Frankfurt in the Tollway.
Yeah.
I've lived there for, in between my 2 McKinney stints.
Okay.
So
nice neighborhood. And then McKinney, what kind of houses or neighborhoods would you pick there?
Honestly, I love downtown McKinney.
Okay, so the historic homes, which are now remodeled to be new too.
Yes, to be amazing.
Yeah,
yes.
Okay. I mean, I think McKinney has more new construction. And I tend to like the new construction houses better, but I like the old neighborhoods. Yeah, okay, it's maybe a tie for me too. Last one here, nightlife.
Oh.
You're gonna be better at this one than me.
That's kind of a toughie, but I am gonna have to give it to McKinney.
Again?
Again, surprise.
Surprise. Okay.
Surprise. I love music. And so I just kind of feel like McKinney has all these cute restaurants that have live music on the weekends.
Okay.
And I feel they go way more out of their way than Plano with the nightlife.
Okay. I think Legacy West when I think nightlife. And I guess Grandscape isn't in Plano, but it's close. It's a close neighbor. So I don't know. The takeaway is a lot of good choices.
Yes.
Both areas are great.
Yes.
So Beth, I want to thank you again for joining us today. I appreciate it. If anybody watching wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way to connect with you?
The best way is texting.
Awesome. Thanks so much for watching today. Hope you learned a little bit about McKinney and some things to think about as you're starting your journey towards North Texas. Also, we want to hear what you like. What do you like about Plano? What do you like about McKinney? What are your favorite hotspots? Let us know below. In the meantime, stay safe and have fun. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe below. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. And in the meantime, make sure to check out some of our other videos featured on our channel.